Mother's Day upload. Hooray, hooray. Let's go. Let's go. At least I hope I can get this out by Mother's Day. Been lagging on it for sure. I'm sure you guys have noticed. But yeah, this one goes out to all of us with dead moms. We're all the main characters of our own stories. Cranberry juice because I'm on my period right now. But ReZero, when we last left off, again, it's been a while. I've been like really sick, so I haven't been able to upload. I've been dying to watch it, but I kind of like want to, actually, genuinely react to these kind of things. But if I remember correctly, last episode was kind of a trip. It was the witches. Subaru tried to off himself. The witches saved him. Um, he was kind of like trying to convince himself that no one ever loved him. I argued that like literally every timeline that we've seen him in, or like every respawn, like people have loved him. So, it is what it is. I mean, that is kind of one of his flaws. He always sees himself as insignificant, but it's kind of curious because like it also breeds this sort of like selfishness, right? And that is sort of par for the course for people who are insecure. They're always seeking like validation from outside, for people from others' perspective. Um, but yeah, so he got sent back. He rejected Echidna's handshake. He said that he was gonna start valuing his life more, and that's kinda what I wanted. I kinda because he was, like, throwing his life away, like, all willy-nilly, like, yeah, he was still sad, but I was saying, in the beginning of last video that he was getting a little too comfortable with his ability to respawn to the point where he wasn't really assessing the situation carefully enough. He was like kind of just like stumbling in, going like diving right in without any worry that he was going to die because he knows he's going to come back. And I really wanted something to kind of like make him more careful, to make him assess the situation better so he stops like, making so many mistakes and all that kind of stuff. And so I was really glad to hear him say um like, no, it can, I'm gonna start valuing myself more. He immediately goes home and I mean, back to the sanctuary and goes back on his comment. He starts groveling at the feet of Roswald. He abandons his dog, who he said is the only person who's ever loved him. Again, what are you talking about, Subaru? um, and then he runs into the forest, has a breakdown. That's totally fine. We all have those moments. I was kind of on his side during the breakdown too. I was just like, just take a deep breath. It feels like everything's coming, but just take a deep breath and take everything step by step. Um, Otto came in and he slugged Subaru, and this is like another thing that I didn't really understand. Otto punched Subaru and he was like, Natsuki, stop always putting up a brave front around your friends. And I'm like, what? A brave front? Like, dude, like Natsuki cries all the time. Subaru cries like all the time. Like he's always like being insecure in front of everybody. Like am I missing something here? Like like has he just not cried in front of Otto? But then like if he only hasn't cried in front of Otto, then what's Otto doing saying like stop putting up a brave front in front of all your friends if he's like the only one that he puts up a brave front in front of? But yeah, we learned that Natsuki lost access to the sanctuary because of the fact that he rejected a kidnap. Man, it is hot in here. I am sweating. If I like start like gleaming throughout the video, it is hot as heck in here. Um, but yeah, let's not waste further time cooking in here. There's gonna be I forget what episode this is, but this is ReZero season 2. All right, let's go. All right, so this episode's titled Straight Bet. Oh yeah, there he goes, flying. Let's see, maybe I misread what he said or misremembered. No, I I didn't misremember it. I never thought someone would, other than Rem, because Rem's obsessed with him. I mean, come on, we all want to look cool in front of the person we like. It's like, that's my udder you're touching. Wait, is this a new intro that I'm hearing in the background? Or is it the ending that I've never actually stuck around for? Whatever it is, I'm digging it. Fake smile thingy. That'd be so metaphorical. But I'm still confused as to like what so what the hell is Roswell trying to do then? Only good people in ReZero? Or maybe Otto controls the sun or something. I don't know. Like people have crazy laboratory that is manufacturing lollies for Subaru. I think he I think I remember them saying that he has the ability to control them, right? Him Garfield is also a character that's like wishy-washy. Um, in one timeline, he's killing Subaru and everyone around him. In another timeline, he's saving Subaru. In another timeline, he's helping Subaru. It's yeah, I don't know what to make of a Bizarro Subaru there, the outside world. So he just wants to like hide in this cave. But I wonder how like Frederica was able to get out. Oh, I mean, I guess they're saying that like Garfield somehow cheated, and maybe he cheated to get her out, and that's why he was like cursed to stay in the graveyard, and the other Shima then took him out of the graveyard. Um, maybe, I don't know. You know, I would say that I'm excited about hearing about Amelia's past, but if it's as empty as like that whole OVA, Snow Memories, like, cause she said she never met her parents, right? So I doubt she would have a memory of like her parents and stuff like that. The past I saw was a memory before I went to sleep. Oh yeah, I do remember that scene. Yeah, she was like polishing them. I thought she had just made those like to pretend that there were people around her, but I guess those are actual frozen people. I must have missed that. Yeah, I do remember I hella botched that recording though. The volume was out of control, deafening, especially on Anastasia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Anastasia's gonna win. Yep, no doubt. She's the best. Man, you know, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep. Like, I get he became immediately obsessed with her, like, the moment he saw her, like, almost, like, very creepily obsessed, but I wouldn't really consider Puck to consider that love. All right, and that was ReZero, straight bet. And man, I am actually so glad that Otto came in at the end all badass like that because honestly, I think we can all I mean, can we all agree this episode was not one of ReZero's best? Like, yeah, it gave us a lot of well, a bit of important information. A lot of it was just kind of like running on with dialogue. Um, but it was like super slow. Uh, so I'm really glad they give us like a hook at the end. That's what I'm saying about like ReZero is like like even if you don't like a certain episode, they always end it in a way that makes you want to come back. And so I definitely want to see Otto like you know, tussle with Bizarro Subaru over there. Um, but yeah, Amelia cried. At this point, you know, I would I've been thinking it the past couple episodes. I don't think we've gotten an episode where nobody cries in ReZero in a long time, man. Like, have we ever gotten one actually? I'm gonna keep count now. I'm gonna keep track. Like, if we can get at least one episode without anybody crying, um, that'd be really cool because like at this point the crying doesn't really like yes, I get it's supposed to like, you know, make things emotional, but when everyone does it all the time, it kind of loses its value, you know, it kind of loses its weight. Um And I mean, when Amelia cries, she's no character anyway, so I'm not really gonna care. But like, if Subaru cries like every single time, I'm not gonna care when he cries the next time, And like, the same thing goes with everyone. Like, who would? I mean, I guess if Anastasia cried, dude. Like, oh man. And when are we gonna see Beatrice? Like, I'm still, I'm still holding out hope that her character isn't ruined. I'm still holding out hope, man. Like, God dang it. Just because she was my favorite for so long. But yeah. Um Roswald, like I said in the video, I don't know what to think of him anymore. It seemed like he wanted nothing more than for like the people in the mansion to die, to teach Subaru a lesson. But now he's saying like, well, go ahead and try to save them, Subaru. You don't need to learn that lesson. But by not learning that lesson, you're kind of learning the lesson. And by not learning that lesson, there's another lesson. And it's I don't know, man. Like I think they're just trying to make Roswell seem like some kind of mastermind, but he's literally just sitting on a bed there, like blurting random things that have different meanings every time. Like, bro, pick a side, stay on it, like shit. Um, and aside from that, I mean, we got a bit of a context on Frederica and Bizarro Subaru. What I'm thinking, like I said in the video, I hate that I have to do that because like I don't know what parts of YouTube's gonna make me cut out of the edit. Um, so I don't know if that part's gonna stay. But like I said in the video, my thinking is that Bizarro Subaru went into the trial, cheated so that he could get Frederica out because Frederica had this dream of like making a home for the other people in the sanctuary. Um, and so he wanted to help her achieve that dream, maybe. And so he cheated. He got her out, but because he cheated, he was cursed to stay in the graveyard. And then the other, uh, what were they called? Shimas? The Lolly Girls. Captain Lolly Girl went to save him. And so by saving him, Captain Lolly Girl was now banished from the Lolly Army. So, I mean, yeah, now she goes into hiding. I don't know where she went at the end of the episode. The way it was kind of because like there was a lot of weird framing in this episode. Everything from like the ice cubes to how it was like doing the flashbacks because it was kind of like all like the way that it framed Garfield's flashback is like it kind of made it seem like like the Captain Lolly was never there, that he was just imagining her there, and there was no one actually drinking the other tea. Like he was just having like a tea party by himself. Um, but maybe that's not it. I don't know. Like it was really weird how this episode was directed, how it was framed. But definitely we'll be back for another episode, man. We'll see Otto throw those hands, see what he can do. He has to have some kind of ability, right? Maybe we'll even be able to figure out why the white whale chased him instead of Subaru. Will we ever figure out why the white whale chased him instead of Subaru? Like, can someone answer that? Like, maybe don't. Do I want to know exactly what? No, I don't want to know. Just like in the comments, if you can say like, yes, we will find out why the white whale chased Garfield instead. I mean, Otto instead of Subaru. Or no, we will never find out. Please go ahead and leave that. I really don't want to be like spoiled too much on what's to come. But yeah, I'm gonna try to pump these out a little bit more frequently. I know it took like a few months break, but it's also because I think season 3 is coming out soon, right? And we still have like a lot of episodes in season 2 to cover. I really want to watch season 3 alongside everyone else, But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Please like and subscribe for more reactions. I react to other anime series, movies, shows that I'm watching. If that's not your thing, I stream regularly on Twitch at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you need some background noise while doing chores, homework, all that kind of stuff, I'm very good at talking to myself. But if this is all you see me, my name's Adam. Thanks for checking out Two Bitter Machine, and as always, steal credit cards, hurt your loved ones, plant some flowers. Until next time, everybody. Bye bye. I still have a broken chair.